In anticipating this ground invasion of Israel, we've seen an uptick in attacks against U.S. military facilities, against troops around the region. The United States, we've seen that increase significantly its force posture in the region. So how concerned are you about an escalation of this war?
Well, I think the origins of the war begin in Tehran to start with. So it's not a question of our wanting to escalate the conflict. It's what Iran has already done. We've seen missiles fired by the Houthi rebels in Yemen, intercepted over the Red Sea by an American destroyer. The Houthis barely have two rocks to rub together except what's given to them by the Iranians. So that's evidence. We've seen evidence of Iranian attacks against American bases and personnel in Iraq and Syria. I think we can expect it all to increase. And I think in part, it's a test of not just Israeli resolve, but American resolve as well.
So is Iran responsible for this war in Gaza? And I'm saying that because President Biden 1 week ago said that there is no evidence for a direct involvement of Tehran in this war.
Well, let me address that point because I think it's important. The first evidence of Iranian involvement is the strategic reality in the region. And it didn't give away all of this equipment and sometimes highly sophisticated weapons for these terrorist groups and governments to use at their choosing, but to use at a time when Iran chose it. Now, in terms of the direct evidence, I think the only thing the U.S. government has said is they don't find anything one way or the other. And I just remind your viewers of Donald Rumsfeld's saying, the absence of evidence is not evidence of absence. Here's something else that's absent. Both Israeli and American intelligence completely missed the attack on October the 7th to start with. So if they miss the big picture, it's no surprise they can't find a subsidiary part of that picture. I think the Biden administration is desperate to avoid pointing the finger of responsibility at Iran because it will prove the foundation of its Middle East policy for the past 3 years has been wrong.